Yo, what is up, guys? Infamous Nation back here again with another video, and I wanted to come talk to you guys about WWE Raw last night. Last night was it was pretty good, for what it was worth. Had Hulk Hogan coming back, and that. Let me just tell you this: growing up, you've seen Hulk Hogan and everything. I really didn't see a lot of him growing up because I started more in the '95, normally the Attitude Era. But I seen him in the NWO, and I went back and I saw some of his matches, and man, he's Hulk Hogan is what wrestling is today. Without Hulk Hogan, there would have not been no WWE today, because Hulk Hogan made WWE. And for that being said, Hulk Hogan, just seeing him last night back in a WWE ring was so amazing. He came back home, not being in a TNA ring or whatever, man, because oh man, it was bad in TNA. But anyways, Hulk Hogan back in the WWE. That was, gotta throw that up, get the ear going. He was going crazy. He was pumped up. The whole crowd was. And, oh man, it was just crazy just seeing him back in the WWE ring. I'm glad he's back. WrestleMania 30 host. Let's get it on. Let's go WrestleMania 30. Okay, last night there was some matches pretty much made and set for WrestleMania. The Wyatts and Cena was made. That's gonna happen. Cena's gonna come back with the name because he is Super Cena. C Nation, the boy. Um, you know, this match, for what it's worth, I hope they do good with it. They do something good, not just be Cena just breaking them all down and winning all against them. Hopefully it's something good that we would see between them. I want to see something great, some wrestling at WrestleMania 30. I want to see something good with Cena and the Wyatts, because the Wyatts have been a dominant force, and coming off the Elimination Chamber like they did, just demolishing the Shield. That was wow. It was really good shit, man. And then from there, you have a possible set match, Daniel Bryan and Triple H. That's gonna be a good match. People are bashing it, saying that it's gonna be not a good match, but when you think about it, Triple H is a good contender. Pushing him up in the ranks, Triple H is gonna put him over, hopefully, and not push him up to get that title belt. We want to see Daniel Bryan the champ. I'm with the Yes movement. I support Daniel Bryan. That Daniel Bryan can get the crowd going. He's something new and fresh that none of us have seen. He's just basically someone who came from nothing to something, overnight. He was himself, and he made himself up to what he is today. He made himself, not WWE. Daniel Bryan made who Daniel Bryan is today, just himself. And WWE doesn't like that. They don't like that. They didn't push him to be as great as he is today. He made himself that. And, but it's I'm glad that Daniel Bryan is getting the push. I want Daniel Bryan to be the champion. I really do. Like, it's no lie. I think it's gonna happen at SummerSlam probably this year. It sucks to say that, but I think it's gonna happen at SummerSlam. Over a year already, and a year later, year before that he was a champion, lost it, and now again a year later he is the permanent champion. But yeah, and then you got Batista and Orton. Oh, for what I was seeing was that they were gonna push Batista into being a heel after WrestleMania, after he wins. But since everyone's just booing him, boo Batista, um, everyone, they just pushed him a heel today, last night. They pushed him as a heel. He went back to the WrestleMania 26 spotlight. Everything on him. Which is pretty good. But God, he is getting worked up in the ring. At a WWE live show here they had in Phoenix, um, against Alberto Del Rio. He didn't look too great in the ring. He was tired. Del Rio stuck him with a chair shot, and he just could not take it. I don't know what. They gotta fix Batista up, put some cardio workouts on him or something, because he could not keep up. But yeah, man, WrestleMania and Randy Orton and Batista should be I want to see it. This should be a good match. It's going to be a good match. I'm not going to deny it and say, oh, what if it's a bad match? I'm just going to take it. I'm going to be happy, you know, because Batista, I haven't seen him in a while. It's good to see him back in the ring, you know, but next, what was pretty much set and done is Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Man, this was crazy. The whole when I knew he was gonna be at that show, and leading up to the events, it was crazy, man. Um, I marked out. I heard that gong, and I was done. And then once I don't know, it was just crazy seeing him come back. I knew he was coming. Don't get me. I knew he was coming, but it was just like, thank God he's finally back. Like, just seeing him back, you know, it was crazy. And he had the ministry little goatee going on. It was pretty crazy. You know, he looked really crazy last night with that shaved head, a little mohawk he had, and that goatee. Ministry Undertaker, you know, going old school for one more match. You know, hopefully he could be at WrestleMania 31. You know, I'd love to see him. I went to see WrestleMania 26, you know, with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. Hell of a good match, you know. Real good shit, man. Undertaker and Brock Lesnar happened before back in, I believe, 03. I remember, but he's on. I have him on the Hell in a Cell matches, which was a good match. Undertaker putting Brock Lesnar over as the beast he is today. You know, some people aren't liking this match. I don't know why. It's just like this match, like the build up to this has been like for a while now. When Brock Lesnar was in the UFC, as everyone knows, that Undertaker was at the show and he was getting interviewed, and all of a sudden Brock Lesnar walks by and Undertaker just goes, "You want to do this?" This is what they're probably talking about, man. This is crazy. You got real crazy, man. Good shit, good shit. WWE, they're getting on point. I hope WrestleMania 30 is going to be a hell of a good card. Their Hall of Fame is just freaking outstanding. They already have the Ultimate Warrior, Jake the Snake, and Lita. I mean, what else more can you guys want? You know, wow. Just WWE, man. Yeah, WrestleMania 30, go.